All right. I got my little mobile vise from my drill press in the house, and I want to show you guys. This is the edge that is interfering with the locking of the or locking the slide up prematurely, because you got just a little bit of a bullet strike on there. And from this angle, this edge right here needs to be relieved. Let's see if I got right here, this edge right here. And let me get my damn, oh crap. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, from this perspective, you can see the copper trail right here. We're going to smooth that out just a little bit. Okay, that's not it, and that is not all. To prevent the idiot scratch that we all dread, this angle right there, you can see it's smoothed down. It's going to be relieved just a touch. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that, and that way that the you know what, I'm holding that damn thing wrong. That's the edge right there we need to relieve, and that is where the copper trail is at. We're going to just round that off. Okay, just a touch. We're not touching this flat edge down here on the bottom. This flat edge is what engages the magazine. Okay, so we don't want to mess with this here. All we don't want to do is round this little section here off and smooth that right there off. That is it. Okay, so I'm going to put it back in the vise, and I got it padded with just a couple of layers of compressed paper to prevent it from messing with the part. Decided to go ahead and do this. We've got the big family event to go to today. But right here, which they've sort of relieved it on this one here, but it needs to be relieved right in there, and then that area right there needs to be rounded off just a touch. Oh, let's see now which side's my fine. Right here. Let me move that just a touch more up so I can get my angle on it a little bit better. This corner right here, we're going to round it off just a touch so we don't have to worry about that idiot scratch. It's easy to do, believe me. My first one, my stainless steel model, yeah, I did it. I had that idiot scratch on it. You just gently filing it down. What we don't want to hit is this flat down here at the bottom. That's what interfaces with the magazine. Alright? Don't want that to mess with that. So we're making a circular or curving motion to round that edge off. Yeah, but you can come in here. Well, baby, it's zoomed in so much. I promise you, you ain't gonna be seen. I guarantee you. I got my little magnifying glasses on, so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing a little bit better. Let me go to a finer file. Yeah. Tilt it just a touch. We'll clean it up with the paper. Once I'm done, get the right damn one. That baby ain't tight enough. It moved. I don't want that. Just basically just blending off that sharp edge and rounding it off. That's all you're doing, just rounding that baby off. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, we've got color it green where we've been filing. Just rounding those edges off. Okay, y'all can see that. Get the camera over here. And while I'm shaking, it will not focus. God bless America. Alright. That'd be good enough. Where'd my paper go? Y'all hear her snorting over there? That is not Kim. That is Raisin. I was going to put it on the file, but I'll just dip my fingers. Let's see. Oh, that looks nice. Is the camera still getting it? Yeah. Just, I got my magnifying glasses on. These things here were my Uncle James and my dad's. They used them together when they was working on cars and stuff. And it's still in the view of the camera. Just making sure, trying to make sure I don't move it out of the camera's view. Well, that's a bit of a scratch there I want to remove. Yes, that looks very nice. Very nice. Okay, you see that line right there? That's showing its MIM parts on both sides of it. Y'all see that? Just smooth it off and round it off. Didn't alter the angle. Just rounded that corner off. That'll help you prevent the idiot scratch. And it's not going to focus on that damn thing, I don't guess. But yeah, got that squared away. See a straight line where my thumbnail is? It's on both sides, proving that's the MIM part. It's not just a reflect. Alright, we're going to smooth that out. And what we've done is got a tiny piece of that 400 grit sandpaper that we'll wrap around it like that. And then we're going to slowly turn it. But I forgot to get my honing fluid. So got it. And I don't remember if I said it in the other video when I was working on the old coat, but it was one of the viewers who had suggested this, to use the honing fluid, then it would help. So all we're going to do is just pull that paper tie and just turn it, and then that way we don't get a flat spot. All we're trying to do is just knock that unevenness off. Oh, all that stuff is gripping like hell. And this is basically what I did with the Colt Combat unit. Alright, ladies and gents. But I didn't have the 400 grit sandpaper. So what I wound up doing is using some emery cloth that my dad had left me when he passed away. And I've used that stuff for years. For all kinds of different things. You're not getting it super tight because it grabs on so much. Just turning it, turning it, turning it. And that'll smooth out the functioning. Of that part. We don't want it all the way out to the end here, because if you do, it'll knock your the coating off. Yep, just polishing it, and that's where that barrel link's gonna ride. Want it smooth, smooth, smooth. I can still see that damn line right there, bigger than crap. Alright, here's the plunger. That thing's got a damn nick in it, and that's one of the reasons it's been so hard to insert the slide lock. I've got my little magnifying glasses on here. That damn thing ain't smooth worth a flip. So we're going to try to polish that out and hope for the best. So yeah, it's got a little nick right there. Let's see what we can do with it. Alright, these little pins, they're so tiny. I don't know if I'll get the camera to focus on it or not. They're MIM, they're not smooth worth a flip. So I had to take the sandpaper and turn it. This is very difficult to film in the sandpaper. And then I took it and having it on my fingers so it's cushioned, I just did it and twirled it around and around and around to smooth the rounded area because it was getting snagged and hung up. That's the one for the slide lock. This bigger pin, that goes to the thumb safety. Alright. Now there's a little custom feature that most people have no idea about. You need to kink this damn, this is the little spring that goes in the plunger tube. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't find a pair of needle nose pliers to do it, so I took a screwdriver, forced it down in between the coil, and just twisted it a little bit. Opened it up, and then turned it in opposite directions, just enough to make me a tiny little kink. Alright, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up, but it's got a slight little kink in it. I think I'm going to kink it just a touch more. Same procedure, just turn it in the opposite directions. Make it a little bit bigger than the other coils. And what will happen, let me put these damn things back together. Alright, that's the one that goes to the slide lock. This one's on the thumb safety. And what happens, let me move this thing out of the way. I don't want it to scratch up the damn gun. You put it into the, go ahead and take that out of the way, plunger tube. It'll help it keep from springing out of there. I had to start up the camera, start it all back over because it's just absolute nightmare. This damn thing, I don't know what I've done to change it, but it just will not focus. But you get that little kink in there, and it makes it, you have to force it to go all the way back in. So when you take that thumb safety out, it'll prevent the springs and the two plungers from springing out of there and getting lost. Okay, so like I said, I took a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and I just forced it between the coils, turned it to cock them out a little bit, and then took my fingers and turned them counterclockwise from each other, opposite directions, and that got that little. All right. It's not as quite a kinked as much as I wanted it, but it'll work fine. It's opened it up in the center, and that's what that's going to do is just when you stick it in there, it's going to make it difficult to put in. All right, you insert the small one first from the rear, and it gets to that point where it sticks a little bit, and then you push it on in. And that'll help keep it from springing out of there. But we're going to put grease on that before it's over with.